Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to Indigo Rising Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you're having a great day. See if I can get my cards to shuffle today. This will be your weekly reading for the week of March 2nd through the 8th. During that time, we'll have a waxing crescent moon. That card just wants to fly out. We're going to go ahead and take it. We'll have a waxing crescent, which is a really good time for buckling down, getting to work, really good time for good mental focus. We then move into the first quarter moon on the 7th and the 8th, and that's kind of just the opposite. It's a little more chaotic energy, where you can kind of feel impulsive or impatient. Your brain can be quite active, so keep those energies in mind as you're moving through your week. Your overall energy for this reading is a personal issue reaches resolution, and that card really did want to fly out for you today. So we will go ahead and take it. This will be an intuitive general reading for energies that you may or may not encounter. So, of course, please take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else. All right, Aquarius, we're going to look at your reading from last week. Okay. Looks like you've been going through some things with some interchanges. We'll see if this reading kind of continues on from last week with it says a personal issue, or I don't know why I added a big, but a personal issue reaches resolution. So let's see what the Aquarius collective has going on. Very tongue-tied with your reading today. Your overall present energy. 2 of Wands here. So, looking towards the future, thinking about thinking about where you might want to go. It looks like you're sitting in a place where pretty calm, cool, and collected. And what's your next move? Your current situation is the 10 of Wands. So, you may be coming to some sort of big ending here, or I'm sorry, 10 of Swords. This is kind of you're done, and it's kind of reboot time. So that makes sense with this too. That if you're going through kind of a reboot phase, that it is time to think about the future. What's your next move? At the root of your situation is the King of Swords. So, this is being, knowledgeable about whatever it is that your kind of passion is here with these wands. So this is air energy. This is, being able to speak your mind, being very clear about things that you want, your way of being. So that's at the root of your situation in your recent past is the King of Wands. So here comes a bunch of royalty too. I just had a reading earlier, I think it was Sagittarius, where there was just so many royalty cards on the table that it was just crazy. I've never seen that many, but same thing here. A lot of these are kind of big energies, and a lot of times the royalty can be, these are people around you also that are kind of influencers, people that influence you in your day-to-day life. This could be family members, people that you work with, people that you look up to. So but and also could be energies that you're also taking on. So coming from this King of Wands, which is really the knowledge of something that you're very passionate about, and it's kind of like you've taken the time and you've put the hours and work in to know a thing, something that really drives you and really just energizes you and gets you up in the morning. It's something that you love to do. And you're coming from that place, and you're coming from this may be the end of a project. If this is something that's work related, or maybe art related, that you're kind of pushing towards the end, to get some project or something wrapped up. What is on your mind this week is the King of Cups. So look at you also being surrounded by this royalty, which is very, very interesting. I would almost say I've been really watching the astrology this week and into next week. The astrology of March is very, very interesting. And something is telling me to make you might want to take a look at that as well. But King of Cups is that your mind is in a place where you really understand, not only your emotions, but also how your actions affect the emotions of people around you. So, that's the King of Cups who, uh, you know, just doesn't make a move or say a thing without really understanding how it's going to affect the people in your world and around you. So that's a really great way of you moving forward here. What is just ahead of you is the Moon card. Okay, so the Moon card is kind of our card of, mysterious paths, things that are, uncovered in the night. This is trusting your intuition. This is listening to dreams that you might have. But this is kind of that, kind of the subconscious that's there, things that are just under the surface. So, and that's in moving forward. So you may want to make sure that you're kind of paying attention to those things this week, as you make this move to push forward towards this ending. In your advice position is the Death card. So this definitely tells me to, talk about an ending. I mean, that's an ending. So, the Death card, anytime it comes up, this could be the actual death of something or someone. This could be, again, this is saying that whatever this is over for you. This project, this something that you've been working on, that you've put so much passion into, and again, it's wrapping up. You're just reaching a finality here, and endings are new beginnings. So keep that in mind. What is beyond your control this week is that, yeah, you're going to take a look back to it, those seeds that you planted, and that harvest, that thing that you've nurtured and put so much time and energy into. If it's coming up, or if it's like a project that's wrapping up, of course there's always, kind of those emotions that, oh well, this thing's over, but you're going to move on, and there's always the next thing after. So you also have that to look forward to. So don't get too wrapped up in the ending here, but trust that your intuition is going to show you, what the next beginning is, what the next phase of this is for you. What is your secret desire, or what you're trying to avoid, is the Five of Pentacles here. So this is kind of our feeling like an outsider, feeling like, um yeah, you need to, this is your question this week. You're trying to avoid feeling like an outsider, or is it kind of your secret desire to do that? That's kind of a weird, to me, secret desire, but this is always the card in this position is the question that you need to ask yourself. Are you feeling like you really plugged into this thing, or are you kind of feeling like an outsider as it's kind of wrapping up and coming to an end? And maybe your intuition is telling you, if it's, if this is what you were trying to avoid, that maybe, you're going to take some notes over this and say, okay, this thing is wrapping up. The next time I do this, these are the things that I'd like to change, to maybe feel more plugged in to this project or these people that I work with. That I'm going to make some changes so that I'm not having this feeling, at the end of the next project, so if that makes sense. In your outcome position is the Queen of Pentacles. So again, with all of the royalty, and if you have a Sagittarius in your life, I'm going to say to maybe go watch that reading as well. Um, a lot of similarities that I'm seeing in these cards, that came up with Sagittarius in different positions, but very kind of the same energy. So Queen of Pentacles in your outcome is just, this is really having an understanding of how the material world works. And again, if this is some kind of work project that you're involved with, you're coming out of this, you're ending up in a place where you're like, okay, I know how this works, and I know it's going to be easier next time. If it was kind of a struggle this time, you're struggling to get that push to the end, and you're kind of coming away maybe feeling a little bit like an outsider. You're also really assessing the situation so that the next beginning, you're going to just make changes, and you're going to do things in a different way. And again, a personal issue reaches resolution. You've learned something here that you're going to take and use on the next time around, this next project. Oh, before we grab that, let's see what's hidden from you this week. All right, hidden from you this week is the Hierophant. So, hidden from you is really kind of seeking any sort of outside counsel on this. This is all inner things that you're doing. These are things that you're thinking about, and you're not really sharing this with the world. You're not really talking to anyone about this. This is just kind of thoughts that you're having, and ways that you're going to decide to be a little bit different next time as you think about the future here with this Two of Wands. How am I going to move forward in the future in a different way? And these are thoughts that, again, you're not going to seek guidance or counsel on that. You've kind of made up your mind, and you're kind of learning those lessons on your own through your own, wisdom and intuition there. So, and that's fine. You can do that. That is your right. All right. Final message here from the Soul Oracle deck final words for Aquarius. Count your blessings. Great advice always. We're going to pull a second card here for some reason. So count your blessings on this thing that you're wrapping up. And speak up. So yeah, maybe, if there's some, if there's, again, if this is some kind of project, then this could be, work or something that you're involved with. If there's kind of like that wrap up meeting, where everybody kind of examines what went on during this project and how are we going to do it a little better. Make sure that those things that you've learned that you do speak up and say something about, and it's just it not only will help you, but it might help someone else who's kind of having the same thoughts, and that's where things grow, and you learn how to do something better the next time. So, not bad advice there to count your blessings. That this, kind of feeling like, shoo, we're done with this. Let's assess. Let's everybody throw everything on the table, speak up, and as we start the next project, we're going to do it even better. So, Aquarius, I really hope there was something that you can take away from this reading and use throughout your week. I do appreciate your time here with me today. I do post weekly readings, so come back next week and we'll see if this energy continues or if there's something completely new and different here for you next week. Also, if you do like my reading style, please hit the like and subscribe button. It really helps my new channel, and of course, I would appreciate that, and it helps you find me next week. So, thank you so much again, Aquarius, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.